Have you ever wondered that certain people, even after proclaiming New Year's resolution, but they still fail to do what they planned for in the coming year? This is simply because the transition from the previous year to the next year is horrible. Therefore, most likely your entire year will be horrible. Even the other one will be horrible because the transition from the previous year to the new year is bad. So today, I'm going to share with you 5 things that will make you have a good transition in next year and other years to come. This is because most of us mess it up on the New Year's Eve, which translates the energy to the IIA, and as a result, we begin to struggle year in and year out. So I'm going to share 5 things that will help us transition well from this year to next year. So please, sorry, I wrote out something because this is very important. So the first thing on my list is do not fit in. Do not fit in. Most of us, when we're approaching New Year and New Year's Eve, we normally want to fit in. We want to please our friends. Whatever they say, let's go here, let's go there. You want to fit in. And there's what I call the fit-in cost. The fit-in cost. Fit-in cost come because you didn't plan for them. They'll tell you, okay, let's go clubbing, you join. Let's go do this, you join, just to please your friends. So please don't fit in. Be you. Do what you can afford. And yeah, that's number one. It's very important to take note of this because most of us are people's pleaser. We want to fit in, and that's why we keep failing. Number two, do not buy unnecessary things. Of course, we know that New Year's Eve, and in fact starting from Christmas, because that's where things start to get messed up. Starting from Christmas all the way to New Year's Eve and New Year, most of the time things are on discount. So you find that you buy certain things that are necessary with the instance that they are cheap, but not knowing that they will disturb your planning, they will disturb your future goals because you didn't plan for them. Number three, and by the way, guys, this is very funny but true. Do not have a new girlfriend. Now, I must tell you that anything new is expensive because number one, if you have a new girlfriend on New Year's Eve, and I'm not saying you shouldn't have a new girlfriend, okay? But those that have mentalities of cheating or whatever do not have a new girlfriend. What I'm simply saying is, if you didn't have a girlfriend, do not have a girlfriend on New Year's Eve or Christmas. This is why, because you can't know whether that love is true or not. Because as I said, people want to fit in. So you find that certain girls would want to fit in to meet their friends' expectations. So because they don't have money, what will they tend to do? They will tend to accept a number of boyfriends who meet their expenses. So at that point, you might date, but you are not sure if love is genuine or not. So you can have a girlfriend after New Year's Eve, after Christmas, probably maybe February, March, somewhere there. But January, or rather the beginning of New Year, do not have a girlfriend. If not, you put yourself in unnecessary expenses, and because you want to show yourself as a real man, you end up meeting her cost because you want her approval. So please avoid new girlfriends. If you have a girlfriend already, please keep that one because number one, she understands your financial status, so she will not demand for more than what you can afford. But a new one, I tell you, she'll grab everything you have. So please don't have a new girlfriend on New Year's Eve. Starting from Christmas to New Year's Eve, don't have a girlfriend until probably maybe halfway through the new year. Then you can have a new girlfriend, because by then things have stabilized. People have started forgetting about the celebration and all those things. Please, this is very important. Do not have a new girlfriend. Number 4, do not sleep outside your house. Do not sleep outside your house. Some of you have already started planning. No, tomorrow we're not sleeping home. We'll sleep at a lodge. We'll do this and that, just to fit in, just to show that it's a celebration. I always say, the difference between today and tomorrow is just 24 hours. Whatever you have, whatever has been happening will be normal. Nothing has changed. Just the date that has changed and the year that has changed. Okay? Today is as good as tomorrow. Okay? Today is it's just a normal day. In other words, it is just a normal day. Please do not go in debt just because tomorrow is New Year. Do not get involved in things you've never experienced before just because tomorrow is New Year. It is just a normal day. Take it as simple as that. So please do not sleep outside your house. If you're married, please make sure after you take out whoever you're going out with, go home. That way you cut a number of expenses. Okay? You cut out a number of expenses. Those that have experienced this will testify with me that whenever you go to sleep outside, expenses are many, because you eat a lot of junk foods which are expensive. Do not cook from home. Okay? A number of things will happen. Lastly, number 5, do not forget that your problems are waiting for you tomorrow. Now, I think I've tackled a bit of this, but it is very important that the problems you had yesterday and the problem that you have today will also be the problems that you will have tomorrow if you don't solve them. So the fact that you are going in New Year, whatever, all those things, it doesn't mean your problems are solved. Your problems are waiting for you. If you have debt today, your debt still stands tomorrow. By the way, in fact, maybe tomorrow it will have an interest attached. Those that are in Zambia know properly, Zamka, Shemten, these people, how they call. They will call you again tomorrow. Give us our money. So it is very important that we don't forget our debt. In fact, this is the time that we have to start planning of the SMART goals, which are sustainable, time bound, okay, measurable, and all those things. So it's time to plan, no time to spend. If you have debt, it's time to budget of how we are going to reduce our debt. So it is very important that we take note of these 5 things, because if you don't, you start your new year on a bad note. You start with debt, you start with a lot of pressure, and the energy will translate to the entire year. So how you start your year determines how you end it. So please have a good transition. Don't be in debt you don't expect. Don't do things you have never done before. Be at home. We don't want to lose lives, because this is the time that people experiment things. You drink beer you've never drank before, and you react to it badly, whereby you're crossing roads, your mind somewhere else, they bash you, you die. Then what have you achieved? What have you achieved? So it is very important, and I thought of coming at this critical point. For those that have been following me, I've been quiet for quite a while, but I'm back on track, and I thought today I just have to share this. Well, this is the Belt Entrepreneur, and I wish you a prosperous new year. Thank you very much. Until next time, bye bye.